Hi everyone, so I am ready for your weekly reading, and this is the general weekly reading forecast. And we're going to go ahead and see what comes up for this week that we're going into. I'm going to be working with the angels this week, okay? So we're going to be doing the Archangel Power Tarot cards for this week. And let's see what other deck we're going to pull from. So I'm going to pull from my Sedona Oracle. We're going to pull a card from here and see what comes up here for us. And then we're going to pray to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I pray to you in this moment for protection in the name of God and the angels. That you help us see things clearly in this moment for this reading, for this weekly forecast. That we're able to see clearly in the name of God and the angels. So let's see what energies come up for this week. And we have the Pine, and it's patience. Very interesting. That's the first card of the week. So we see number 12 coming up here, which 12 is connected to me with the number of the Hangman in the Major Arcana. So it has to do with patience and looking at things from a different perspective, a sacrifice that needs to be done this week. Okay, so meaning that you may need to sacrifice something. We may need to sacrifice something in order for us to be able to see a situation or move a situation forward this week. It's going to be important that we shift our perspectives with a situation, that we are able to view a situation very differently, maybe very different from what we had intended or what we had in mind. There's going to be a very, very big shift. Very big shift in the way we view a situation. But it's going to be important that we are patient through this week with that situation. That we are patient with the energies that are coming up this week. Okay? Because things are not going to move as quickly as we want. There's going to be a little bit of a sluggish energy this week. Especially after this weekend. It's a holiday weekend. So things are going to be a little bit slow. Slower than we want. So it's going to be important that we are patient. Very patient. The next card I have is Forces of Nature for this week. And intuitively, just looking at this card, I can see that there is some sort of unexpected situation coming. You can see how the sky is kind of open and there is a lightning bolt. So to me, it's like something that comes out of the blue this week. There may be something that comes out of the blue that we don't expect. And with that unexpected situation, it's going to be important that we're patient. Okay, it's going to be important that we are very patient, that we take, that we are very patient with the people and the situations involved. Because there may be some unexpected issues that may come up or unexpected circumstances that may come up, is what we're getting. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit what it says here. It says, if you've ever watched a thunderstorm, you will have seen that when it reaches its peak, the crack of thunder and electrical vibration flows from heaven to earth, in a momentary flow, reconnecting and energizing it from within. Then it passes, allowing its stillness to open up, letting us know all is calm and refreshed. Don't fight with what cannot be controlled. Let it go. So it's going to be important that, like I just said before, that we just let things be, that we just let things go, that we don't kind of go against the tides. You want to kind of let things be this week. And like I mentioned before, it's going to be extremely important that we are patient. We're very, very, very patient this week. Okay? I'm going to pull another card from my I Am cards and see what affirmation we need to focus on. Okay? And I have, I am fearless. I am fearless. So, blue energy chakra of the throat chakra, so communication. If there are things that need to be said, if there are things that need to be expressed, don't be afraid to express them. Don't be afraid to talk about them. You want to definitely express your feelings, express how you are feeling in a situation. But at the same time, this card of fearless energy is pointing out to not let fear take control. Okay, and that is extremely hard sometimes, right? That we're in a situation where we're very concerned about things. It's important that you not let fear take control over your life, over a situation, because it's only going to make things worse. Okay, so fear. Try to not let fear get involved, or try to not let fear control things. Okay, this week. Because of this unexpected issue or situation that may come up, you don't want to let fear take over. You don't want to let fear take control. And you want to be patient. Just allow things to be and go with the flow, pretty much. Okay, I'm going to shuffle now the deck of the Archangel Power cards and see what we have, okay, for this week. So let's see what the angels want to tell us this week. And then I'm also going to do a reading, separate reading for the new moon. So stay tuned for that one. That one's coming up before tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll get it out tonight, but you know, I'm in the works of that. I'm catching up with orders at the same time. So I will try to get that one out for the new moon. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have for the angels. What the angels want to tell us this week. So the general energies of this week is Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So this week, this card comes up in two ways. First, it can represent a person of a water sign that will bring you a lot of positive energy, that's going to bring you a lot of, trustworthy information. So there's a woman that may provide important information that's going to help the home and the family this week for you. Okay, so there's a woman coming, or a woman that may provide you with some assistance, some understanding, some direction, some help. And she's going to help with your home and family. It could be a friend, it could be a stranger at random. But I do see a woman providing some sort of important, valid information that involves the home and family. Also this week, general energies is to follow your heart, follow your intuition, okay? And a lot of psychic information coming, okay? So a lot of revelation through psychic energy, which could be you feeling energy, like you feeling things intuitively, or even messages you may get from spirit through dreams, okay? Hidden information this week is the Eight of Swords, Eight of Michael. And it says, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So there may be something that maybe you're not seeing clearly, that we're all not seeing clearly this week. And it may be important. You may feel stuck when in reality, you can set yourself free, okay? So it's going to be important that you look at things very differently and make a decision, make a choice. There's going to be a need for us to make a choice this week. Very importantly, okay, there's going to be a need to make a decision this week that's going to help us set us free. That's going to help us break free from a situation that there's a lot of confusion right now. There's a lot of things that are not clear, and a lot of things that are very I feel like there's something or someone that's overcomplicating something. And so it's going to be important that we kind of follow our intuition with that energy that we're going to get and make a decision and make a choice. And also try to research something more, I feel, or kind of clear out what is needed. This week is great to work with Saint Anna. She's very good for clarity. Saint Clara as well. They're both very good for clarity, to be able to clear out the path. If there's something that seems very confusing, Saint Clair is very good. And Saint Anna is good for vision, to get insight, okay? The animal spirit that I would recommend for that also would be the eagle, because he is able to view things from a very distant area and be able to get a clear picture. So if there's something that you feel is confusing, isn't clear, or things are becoming a little bit muddled, definitely those are the deities and animal spirits that I would recommend working with this week. Obstacles this week is the Three of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate a community of friends. Happy announcement regarding relationships or children. Could be a friend. It could be a friend or an invitation that maybe it isn't the right time for us to go to, or it could be someone that is going to have an announcement, or is going to make an announcement, or is going to, not that it's bad, right? Because everybody's entitled to do their, their announcements, but there may be something this week through an announcement on Facebook, on social media, that's going to be, it's not going to be it's not going to be in sync with us for some reason. Maybe the way they say it or the way they go about it, there's going to be like an announcement that's not going to be good. It's going to be kind of like an obstacle. Also, to me, this card is connected with a celebration, so like an event. So if it's not good to accept any type of invitations this week for some reason, or to be careful or mindful, not so much to not accept it, but to kind of be mindful about invitations that you do receive from friends or people, because there may be something around it. And when I see three in terms of friends, in terms of partnerships, there's a third person or third energy in the middle. That's not a good energy. So, just be very careful with friends, relationships, children, and announcements this week. Like, there may be an obstacle with any of those this week, okay? Resolution of the week is Queen of Ariel, and we have nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So the outcome of this week is that there's going to be a need to nurture ourselves, self-care, a need to take care of us, okay? Very important, especially with all the moon energies going on and everything that's going on with the retrogrades and everything. Self-care is extremely, extremely important this week. To put things very practical, to not overcomplicate things, and to be generous. But at the same time, pay attention to some wise advice that's coming. This week we're going to get an advice. Could be from a doctor, could be from a person in authority, could be a family member, could be something you read online. Like, there's going to be some advice coming. Open up to that advice. We have two queens this week, so be careful with, trickery. When I see two queens, there could be like a little bit of trickery around. Be careful with trickery, and also people that are not saying the truth, or being convenient, or being, they're just self-centered. You want to be careful with that. And female energy is coming up strongly this week. Okay, so there are a lot of feminine energies this week. Okay, women or woman is going to play an important role this week for us. Okay, I feel like in a good way. Okay, because of the energy of the advice that we see here. So very interesting week. Self-care, very important. Be careful with parties, events, children, invitations, announcements. There may be something through an announcement that we may get. If you have any questions about anything I've mentioned, feel free to message me. And I want to wish everyone a beautiful week ahead, holiday week ahead. And if you would like a private session with me, book a private one-on-one. I will put the links in the bottom where you can do that, and a coupon code for this month. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a beautiful week, everyone. Angel blessings.